Here's Will Myers, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for San Diego, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Juan Lagares. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Billy Hamilton. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. First pitch of the at-bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Yastrzemski is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants down in order. We are still scoreless. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Slater will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton, a pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
And in steps Manny Machado as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The numbers on the year: 272, a dozen home runs, and 42 runs batted in. Scooped up, there's one. Relay to Belt, they get two, and that'll end the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The catcher.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ball two.
Hey, not a good spot to be. Down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Nope. Not close with the off-speed pitch. Taken for a ball. Now the 1-0. It's in there for strike one.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. Skied in the air to straight away left. In there, a base hit. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Sandoval blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in, Francisco Mejia. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
1-0 count. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Slater's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 17, Zach.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Davies. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the third inning. And San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it. And we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line towards center field. Uh-oh, he missed it.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style, first pitch, base hit up the middle.
Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Yet another check on first, and the fans don't like this at all. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Dozier has it. The second for one. And the throw pulled.
And he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gossman. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Belt, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Stepping into the box, Billy Hamilton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lays off 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1.
No, inside.
Mike Yastrzemski would be next. The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Will Myers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
First delivery to him on the way. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Juan Lagares, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box, Tommy Pham, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slater's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC, he was an 8th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hops this one up. Tatis is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Posey, 33 years old, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Eric Hosmer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So with one gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Skied into straightaway right. Slater's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Here comes the first pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Padres down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for
First pitch on its way. Mauricio Dubon is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Remember, he was thrown out trying for the inside the park home run in his first at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Stepping in now, Kian Wong. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-1 home. To short. Reined in. Dozier on to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
No real chance from the roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Digging in, Brandon Belt, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, he's still searching for that knock. He's got a hitting streak going right now. He's certainly cognizant of that, guys. He needs a knock right here.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Set and the 1-0. Hit hard. But foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. So striding in, Mike Yastrzemski. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Machado has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. 1 stepping in and ready for an Another shot, Francisco Mejia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A ball and a strike.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Fouled off. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Greg Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Greg Garcia.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The numbers on the year, 272, 1 home run, and 17 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The windup and the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order. 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Giants out in front here. 3-0. Luis Perdomo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 61, Luis Perdomo.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in to hit next it'll be Austin Slater. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball. Camp.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. He's back. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. A 1-1. Line drive, base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Mauricio Dubon.
Ready for another chance? Mauricio Dubon is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Three balls and a strike, the count to the Giants shortstop. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The third baseman, number 48. Pablo.
Digging in and looking for more. Pablo Sandoval. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. First and second now, 1 man. And out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hit and bring it back.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Both runners on the move. Pitch strike. Recalled the throw. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third. Base and home. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. Seventh inning coming up. Giants on top, 3-0. And he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't
been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. He's set, and the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is Slater, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second. And third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Well hit on a line, and that'll get down into left center field. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The first baseman,
Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag. Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Slater's under it. And he is going to tie this ball game late, as this ball is down for extra bases. And the tying run comes around to score from second. Now he's safe at second, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up.
Goes under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. For the current campaign, Mejia is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Drew Pomeranz will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Austin Hedges will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. Yes, this is grounded foul off to the left. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Lagares. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Yundel Gustave.
Brandon Crawford will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Giants. Number 35, Brandon.
Too low, 1-0. Crawford, a California native, actually. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Lagares is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left field.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Yastrzemski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. But bye-bye, baby. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-3 San Francisco.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over, and you can't mention his name without mentioning his outstanding career as a college wide receiver as the hard-throwing right-hander Jeff Samardzija gets the call. Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
The center fielder, number 7, Juan Lagares.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Lagares. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the belt, the pitch into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hedges is digging for home. And he is out at the plate. And that is a move to question when you're down by 1 with nobody out, as that is a costly first out. At the plate, Tommy Pham. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
Fernando Tatis.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Austin Slater. And he fouls this one off. Pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. No hits to this point. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
So coming to the plate, Pablo Sandoval. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Lagares. Still ranging back into the bleachers and gone. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pomeranz is ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Lagares looks up, out of here to the deepest part of the yard. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. Number 13 for him on the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Wilmer Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World. But...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the... Trevor Gott takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next to the Padres, the third baseman, Manny.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track, the wall, and it's gone into the bleachers. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Josh Naylor will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Reined in, and they get the force at third, and the ball game is over. 8-5 tonight. The San Francisco Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.